What's up, guys? It's Carlos from Daily Carry Solutions here today. DCS crew and wet shavers, welcome to episode 5 of hashtag Darn Close Shave. Now today, the shave is brought to you in part by the following players. This is 345 Soap Company with their awesome soap, Flannel Shirt. Great blend of bergamot and wood. I also have them on the Aftershave Splash. This company's been producing soaps since 2019 out of Colorado. The brush is going to be the PAA Peregrino from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is a synthetic shave brush. Thayer's Witch Hazel on the Aftershave Toner. Soothing Aftershave Balm from Chicago Grooming Company. And RazoRock with the MJ-90 8-plate and a Gillette Nasset blade. Now, as far as the pocket dump today, I am rocking the micarta and stonewashed Little Main Street from Dirk Pinkerton, and this has been produced by Kansept knives. Great little Warncliffe blade. Not a very, very big blade, but man, does it get the job done. Speaking of small but efficient, we have the Victorinox Spartan. This is a great multi-tool, and if you are getting into EDC carrying, that's a great starting knife and slash multi-tool to get into. I also have the Olight i3E EOS in Desert Tan, and yeah, keep them together in a little hand lanyard with, you know, just a nice little leather tie. That said, let's get to the shave. Stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and start right after the intro. Alright guys, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in after the intro. So we're getting started with 345 soaps. All went ahead and did the pre-shave, basically being the hot shower. Still have the face nice and wet. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more hot water on there. But first and foremost, a huge shout out to Nate and Melly Mel from the BBS Live crew. Now, I picked up this soap as a gift. I won a drawing on the BBS Live Instagram live feed, and this is actually the note that Melly Mel put on the soap when he sent it to me. And as a result of getting this soap, I liked it so much that I did pick up the matching Aftershave Splash. It did take me a little bit to get it because it was out of stock when I went to check it. I mean, that's a hell of a testament to the quality of the soap. Speaking of which, you get 5.8 ounces on the cheap. So be sure to go ahead and check them out. You can check them out at 345 Soap, or I believe the Razor Company actually has their stuff as well. They may be sold out, but because I went ahead and I ordered directly from John's site, 345 Soap, he went ahead and he sent me a sample of one of their newer scents, which is, maybe you can see it there, it's White Buffalo. Guys, oh. Yeah, baby. This is definitely, I'm gonna probably use this, enjoy it, probably buy the soap and then keep this for travel. This is really good stuff. Now, already went ahead and I loaded the brush. I lathered it up in my lather bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the shave. All right, let's go. Now, one of the things that I really liked about 345 Soap Company is, you know, not only are they relatively new to the shave game, you know, they started in 2019, but the owner of the company is a really nice guy. And aside from that, you know, it was one of these things that I won a soap from BBS Live. I actually tried it out, and just, you know, taking a whiff off of the puck or the tub, because it's not really a puck. It's a nice soft soap. Man, it's super fragrant. It says bergamot and wood. The wood that they are talking about is mahogany, and they tried to capture the essence of a flannel shirt. Now, I own a flannel shirt, and I also have a really dope hank from 252 Hanks. That is the flannel shirt design. It's a nice microfiber hank. with a flannel shirt style design. That's the red and black blocks and stuff. And I'll probably be giving it away soon, because I, as of the date of this video, have officially reached 2,000 subs. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I lathered up. Get started with the shave. Now, John and his wife are very, very nice people. I was able to speak to John after getting the soap from Mel and Nate, and then I went ahead and I ordered the aftershave directly from him because he did say that the soap would be available, as well as the splash, on his site that weekend I spoke with him. And even if it was available from the razor company, which, you know, they offer free shipping, in truth, I much prefer, you know, every now and again to pick up something from the artisans themselves, because it lets them know, number one, you really are supporting them. You know, they are small businesses just like anybody else. And number two, you never know, they might actually throw a little something in there as an appreciation. And voila, that's actually what I got. I got some appreciation. I got the sample for White Buffalo. Really badass scent notes. I don't remember them off the top of my head, so I'm gonna try and put the scent notes over here for a second. And definitely plan on picking up that soap one of these days. That's definitely a soap that you can wear all year round, and I think that personally this one is as well. It's a nice fragrant soap. It's on the stronger end, and that's something I really like about the soap itself. And not only is the soap fragrant, but man, it's got a lot of really good ingredients. And the price, Jesus. I mean, it's to the point where it's almost like sterling soap pricing, and you get way better ingredients. Honestly, it could probably be budget soap of the year. I'm not lying. It's good stuff. So, first pass is down. And let me go ahead and soap up again. So when I reached out to John, I'm like, hey John, I've tried out the scent. You know, took a nice whiff off the tub. This stuff is really good, but I want to keep from using it till I have the aftershave. He was super nice. We talked for a little bit. He, as it turns out, we got into some small talk, and he looked at my Instagram, and he was he was a fan of the Instagram. He liked some of my shots, and he noticed that I had been to SHOT Show, which I have a bunch of videos of, and I have a playlist. So if you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. SHOT Show is actually the short term for the Sport, Hunting, and Outdoor Trade Show. And I was supposed to go for this year in 2021, but they canceled it due to the Rona. And so was he. So I thought that was pretty cool. And as it turns out, he's like, I'm gonna end up going in 2022. So that's probably gonna be around the time where I first meet him. I'm definitely gonna meet up with him. I told him, he was totally cool with it. So looking forward to that. And aside from that, you know, I told him, look, it wouldn't have been possible for me to check out this soap if it wasn't for Nate Dogg and Melly Mel. Hashtag comment below. Hashtag I do not own the rights to this song. Both really, really cool cats. And again, shameless plug for them. Be sure to go ahead and check out their Instagram lives that they hold. Go ahead and check out their page at bbs.live. And damn it, I'm gonna tip that over again. I have this water bottle here and I tipped it over earlier. But go ahead and check out their lives and get in on their raffles. And you know, if you have some gear that you'd like to go ahead and donate towards their raffles, they are all for it. You know, they're about spreading the love in the shave community. They've been huge, you know, proponents in the shave community. They have their soap called the Duo out, was Zingari Man previously, using their vegan base, her vegan base. And then they are actually coming out with a stronger scented version called the Duo Barrel Proof very soon, using Zingari Man's Sago base. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, go ahead and check out one of my episodes. I believe it's episode 3 with the Explorer, which is based on Bulgari Man wood essence. And you will, you know, realize that that's actually, it's a really good soap base. And you know, it's actually scented based on bourbon and bourbon and oak barrels, that sort of thing. But onto the shave now. You know, I've provided a few things here and there for them to give away. I've given away a let me see, I think 2 different soaps. Yeah, I think it's 2 soaps. I had a soap set from Barrister and Mann. I think it was the Reserve Cool, based on Floyd Blue. And there was something else I gave out. I don't recall what it was. But in any case, guys, I won this soap. I won a soap set called Razor Ruby Undead from First Line Shaves. I believe it's First Line Shaves. And I won the carbon razor. It's the stainless steel version. Hell of a razor. I've used it off camera, but it's extremely efficient. And I'll use it one of these days on camera. But man, I've won quite a bit on there, and you know, I do what I can to give back. So be sure to go ahead and check them out. Melly Mel is a cool cat, and so is Nate. They're both extremely nice, down-to-earth people. And if you're interested in getting into the hobby, or you're a bourbon guy, you know, or just curious, you know, you just want to get to know a different facet of people with sharp blades cutting themselves, be sure to go ahead and check out bbs.live. That's their their Instagram tag. It's at bbs.live on Instagram. Now, I gotta tell you, this razor from RazoRock, the MJ-90, I don't think it gets. It's just you know, Cummings. I mean, it's one of those where it doesn't cost a lot. I want to say it costs like about $29.99 or $39.99, one of the two. And you can get it in 1 or 2 plates. You can get the standard plate, which is extremely smooth, especially for somebody like me. It's a little bit too smooth. And then you get the A plate, which is what I'm using right now. And guys, let me tell you, it's not aggressive per se, but it'll get the job done, especially as a daily use. You know, because I shave every other day. Oh man, I could just use that. And I would really not need to get anything more than just soap, soap sets, and blades to switch out. Because it works for me. And a couple of cool things that they do with it, you know, they have the posts that actually extend to the end, so you don't feel the blade jut out on each end. And it's got a nice handle, as you can see, and you can tell it's the A plate. Hopefully you'll be able to see it by the little A that's underneath the base plate there. So now that said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the final pass. Go and lather up a little bit. Give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and soap up, and then we'll get to it. All right, guys, we're good to go, and let's go. So onto my EDC gear, and most people are probably wondering why I haven't said anything yet. Truth is, I really had more to say about 345 soaps and BBS Live than the knife gear. I'm going to start doing a little bit more content on the channel, you know, shorter content, so people can get into, you know, the knife game a little bit more without having to sit through a 20-minute presentation of me, you know, reviewing the knife. I try to be as thorough as I can, but sometimes people don't want to sit through that. My average view is anywhere from, you know, 5 to like 7.5 minutes, and my videos are almost like 20+ minutes sometimes. So that said, I want to be able to show quick clips of how the knife itself looks. I'm gonna put a little music and stuff, and then help gauge the interest of people that might be in the realm of picking up, you know, a knife, because you never know, it could be they're a collector, they don't have a lot of money, and they'd like to go ahead and see the knife in somebody's hands before they purchase it, figure out if it's worth it. Because man, let me tell you, not everybody has, you know, disposable income like they used to. And even if they did, you know, everybody wants their dollar to stretch as much as possible. I am one of them. And that's one of the reasons why I did the channel. Because, you know, I'm just an average Joe. I like tools. My dad was a mechanic. He taught me the value of having your tools and not having to rely on somebody else. And I like the fact that some people can rely on me on doing stuff. You know, I'm a homeowner now and shit breaks, and I need to know that I can at least fix some stuff with my tools, or know the right guy to help me get the tools to fix it, or even just fix it themselves, and you know, I pay them as a last ditch. So I'm going to be doing, I recently uploaded a what I call a knife short with the Best Tech Knives Eye of Raw. That's what I've been carrying whenever I'm carrying material that's not, I mean, the material that's going to be on the show, the channel. It's a great quality budget knife, and by budget knife, I mean it's just over $52. So it'll cost you a little more than half a bill. Depending on the site you get it from, you can probably pick up a little discount, you know. And if you're looking for it, hell, if you're looking for any of the knives on my channel, before you purchase it, let me know. I'll help you find it. Sometimes I can get an affiliate link. Sometimes I can get a discount for you. It's all about raising awareness in the community. I'm not looking to get rich off of this channel. I have a job and I make pretty decent money. So really it's just more of a habit forming hobby, if you will. Yet another rabbit hole, just like wet shaving is. And I think that that's what would really bring people together is, you know, you got wet shavers and knife guys, and they would be holding each other, you know, their hands and stuff, and in the middle would be a big thing that says rabbit holes. That would be the new guys that they are all united under. So now looks like, yeah, it looks like I'm done. Yeah, I'm good to go. I got a little bit right here, just a little touch up or two. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and then we're going to go ahead and cut to the aftershave, so stay tuned. For post-shave, like I said before, I'm going to be using 345's Aftershave Splash. I'm going to be using the Thayer's Witch Hazel, that's the unscented one, as well as the unscented Soothing Aftershave Balm from Chicago Grooming Company. Go ahead and check out Vita's stuff at Chicago Grooming. Well, you can go ahead and Google Chicago Grooming Company online, or you can check out Olio's Soapworks. That's her old name. She's actually using that for facial care, that sort of thing, but she still has some of her shave products. Now, the reason why I paired 345 soaps with stuff like Kansept knives like this little guy right here, is because if at anything else, in buying their stuff and talking about their stuff, I'm supporting small businesses. Now, this awesome soap from 345 Soap Company. This knife is from Kansept knives. And they also started at the end of 2019. They have great value. I feel like they pose great value when it comes to their knives and their their designs. They have American designers. They have American products that they use in their knives. Like the steel is 154 cm on this one, but they also use S35VN, which is a steel that was developed specifically for knives made for Chris Reeve, which is a famous knife maker and designer. So just keep that in mind. I know that John and his wife, I believe her name is Annie, would love to see some purchases come out from 345 Soap, or even the Razor Company. Seeing their, going to sites and seeing their stuff sold out is, I'm sure, a great feeling. And yeah, I mean, if you get something from 345 Soap and you're kind of interested in checking out something like Flannel Shirt, or White Buffalo, or some of their other scents, if this video gave you the opportunity to go ahead and find out about them, throw John a bone and tell him, hey man, Carlos from DCS, referred me over here. You're checking out their stuff. Want to go ahead and see a little bit more about the company, what you guys got going on in the future, any recommendations. And John, I mean, he's a stand-up guy. He'd be more than happy to help you out. And speaking of help, man, I can't help but say that this scent is so good. It's like you took like a nice fragrance, like a nice cologne, and you paired it up with like a I don't want to say mahogany, but pine, but just enough to where you can kind of smell that hint of pine, but that cologne scent just comes out, and that's that bergamot. And that bergamot and mahogany, if that's what, okay, I thought I had a booger, but it was just shave soap, thank God. If that's what a flannel shirt smells like, I gotta wear flannel shirts more often. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be using this soap. Good stuff. And this aftershave is awesome. They use that aloe vera, a bunch of other stuff. Do they put the ingredients on here? Yeah, it says alcohol as the first ingredient, witch hazel, distilled water, hydrovance, rose hydrosol, jojoba oil, almond oil, apricot oil, hydrolyzed silk protein, aloe vera, vitamin E, polysorbate 20, and fragrance. So fragrance is actually right at the bottom of the list, which is good. You want to see that. Too much fragrance is going to mess up and irritate your face. But man, no burn. Feel that skin food. I could actually just end it here, but I did say I was going to use the aftershave balm from Oleo Soapworks. I love Vita's skin products. She actually used to work with Peter Charkalis over at Ariana and Evans, which should be coming up in the future. I'm going to be using some A&E soaps in the very near future. But now onto the balm. So this isn't a dropper. It comes out, just kind of like pop it out there, scoop a little bit off the side. Just need a little bit. And put that finishing touch to kind of send you off to your day, or in my case, to bed. And let me tell you, I've worn this before. My girlfriend has turned over and she smelled me, and then the next day I'll get up and she'll tell me, hey, did you shave last night something new? Or, what'd you use? And I go, oh, it's this soap that I got from, Nate and Mel at BBS Live, and it's called 345 Soaps, Flannel Shirt. She's like, man, that's some good shit. You gotta use it again. So, hey, it works for me. shit, I could use this every time and not have a single problem with it. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is 345 Soaps flannel shirt. And shout out to Nate and Mel from bbs.live. 345 Soaps for the win. And matching aftershave, Oleo Soapworks for the aftershave balm, Thayer's Witch Hazel for the toner. I got the RazoRock MJ-90 that I'm going to go ahead and take apart and clean before putting it away. And the Peregrino, this is the PAA Peregrino with the synthetic knot, Silk Smoke knot, I believe. 24 millimeters, still has the soap on it, so I got to clean it. And yeah, there we go, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And just remember, if you EDC, think of DCS. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Peace.